You may be sending out emails, you may be going live on Facebook, you may be shooting YouTube videos, and you're just not getting the results that you want. What should you do? What actions should you take? Number one, keep shooting content, right? Keep shooting videos, keep sending out emails, because when you understand people, right, everybody is at a different stage of the buying process. And because they receive your email this week and they open it and click it and don't take you up on the offer, doesn't mean that they're not going to be interested next week or next month or even next year. They just might not have a pain that's bad enough where they're ready to, take you up on your offer. And it could be many different things. It could be your offer. Maybe your offer isn't sexy or good enough. It could be your content. It could be a number of things. But if you're not taking any action, chances are you're not going to get any results. So one of the things that I always keep in the forefront of my mind when I'm not, getting results inside my business is that I continue to take action, right? I continue to move along. And it's interesting because I've realized I've went back and I looked at the data from my YouTube channel, because that's mostly where I market. I just started, going live on Facebook and doing more lives like this. But most of my audience is over on YouTube. And I went back and I looked at the data and I noticed that, people that had watched my videos from weeks ago decided to join weeks later. So if I would have never put those videos up, if I would have never put that content and that goodwill out there, I would have never made the sale today and tomorrow. So your income is in direct proportion to how many offers, right, you make to the marketplace, and also how much goodwill you put out there. So if you focus on, putting out goodwill consistently, and you do that every day, because the future of marketing is going to be the personal touch. It's going to be these Facebook Lives. What's going on, Victor? What's going on, John? It's going to be these Facebook Lives. It's going to be raw content in the form of videos and podcasts. Blogging isn't obviously as popular as it used to be. Is it still effective? Yeah, people still use, Google as a search engine to search for information. But the idea is to continue to put out content even when you're not getting the results that you want. Because when you understand the buyer, when you understand the customer, right, they might be looking at you today and they might be brand new and they might not have built affinity and a bond with you up to this point. And it might take you a few more weeks to, turn that potential, prospect into a buyer. So continue to put out content. If you're finding yourself today where you're refreshing the commissions screen on ClickBank, or you're just like impatient because you keep hitting that refresh button, you keep refreshing your email waiting for that solo ad to run and to turn into a list of buyers, I understand where you're at, but you've got to make sure that you're deserving of it, and you got to make sure that you're continuing to put out consistent content. Okay, Falkak, hopefully I pronounced your name correctly. This is how you get results with affiliate marketing. This is how you get results in any business. If you look at all the leaders on the leaderboards in any opportunity within affiliate marketing, within network marketing, and really any industry whatsoever, they have income producing activities that they're doing. And the most important income producing activity is doing what I'm doing right now, right? It's putting content out there. It's putting lives out there. It's putting, Facebook posts out there. And it's not just doing it a few times a week. It's not just doing it twice a week. It's not just doing it once a week. It's freaking doing it every day. It's turning on the beast mode machine, and it's doing it every day. So I've made a promise with myself that regardless of how I feel, regardless of, what situation I may be in any given day, right? Because life happens. The wind blows on us all, and how we react to that wind is what will determine the outcomes that we get. So you don't want to be reactive, you want to be proactive. So I've always been super proactive in my business, and that's what's led up to my success. Just in the past 45 days of a brand new campaign, you guys, and this isn't to brag or to boast, but it's because I've put out goodwill every single day. I put out content every day, regardless if I was getting sales or not. I was able to bring in $45,000 in 45 days. Now that's profit. Now, just because I say that doesn't guarantee, you know, as a disclaimer, that you're going to get the same results. But if you focus on solving problems in the marketplace and you focus on taking somebody from where they're at and really understanding them on a deeper level, right? So understanding your market, understanding your target avatar, what pains do they have right now, and what type of content can you take them from that pain to the desire that they want. And so every time I shoot a video, every time I turn on the camera, I'm thinking about you guys. I look at my own struggles. I look at the struggles that I'm currently dealing with. I look at the struggles that I've overcame, and it gives me the opportunity to teach when it's fresh in my mind, and you guys should do the same thing. So when in doubt, the lesson here, when in doubt, when you're not getting results, keep pushing out content. So that's number one. Number two is you might be pushing out content, but you might be doing it in the wrong way. I've seen a lot of people, you know, they'll put content on YouTube and they're just doing it the wrong way, right? They're not optimizing their title, their description, their tags. They're not optimizing the video in a way that can get viewers. And so there might be some technical aspects that you may be doing wrong within your marketing. And so what I would recommend that you do, instead of trying to perfect everything, I would spend a couple weeks just putting out consistent content every single day so we can gather data, because that's what we need. We first need data. So let's say you put out 20 videos on YouTube, right? And you come back and you look at the data and you're only getting like maybe a few views per video. What do? Well, the first thing that I would do is recognize, is this content that my audience really wants to hear, right? And then number two, is my video optimized correctly? In other words, have I optimized my title, description, and tags for the search phrases that people are typing into YouTube? So for example, if I'm creating a video on YouTube about underwater basket weaving, but yet no one is searching for that on YouTube, chances are my YouTube video is not going to get a lot of views because, you know, apparently people are not looking for it on YouTube, and YouTube is a search engine. Okay, so that's the first thing that I would look at. The second thing that I would look at is, are you actually having calls to actions within your content? Are you telling people what to do next? Are you just creating content and then expecting that people are just going to go in your description and click your links in your description? So you want to have a call to action. You want to tell people what website to go to. You want to tell them what to do next. And if you don't do that, then people aren't going to do anything and they're not going to buy from you. Okay? What's going on, Christopher? What's going on, Cassandra? Great to have you guys on. So you want to have a hypothesis, just like if you were in a lab testing as a scientist. Have a hypothesis, test that hypothesis, and if that hypothesis doesn't work, then switch it out with a new hypothesis. And it's going to take deploying a lot of patience, and it's going to take deploying a lot of consistency. You're going to have to change habits, you know, because if you go out there and you look at these platforms, the people that are succeeding are the people that are putting up content every single day. They're not consuming, you know, the news, the radio, the television. Hopefully you're not really consuming the radio these days. You want to be educating yourself, reading daily. You want to be listening to podcasts, audio in your specific niche, right? That's going to help you grow because your income is going to grow the extent that you do. If you have no value to provide to your marketplace, well, chances are you're probably not going to make a whole lot of money. And if you don't have the, sorry about that, just got a phone call. And if you don't have the confidence, right, to go out there and be consistent and, you know, get your voice out there to the marketplace, chances are you probably aren't competent at your skill set. So you might have to go back to the lab and really focus on mastering that skill set, whatever it may be. But there also comes a point where you have to develop confidence in the most uncomfortable situations. Like the first time that you do a Facebook Live or you do a YouTube Live, it's probably going to be terrible. You just have to accept that. And the only way to get better is to continue to put yourself out there and go live. And that's just the only way to do it. So it's accepting what is and then striving for something better. All right, what's going on, Salome? Great to have you on. So I just wanted to jump on this live and give you guys, some value. If you're just jumping on or you're watching the replay below, I'd recommend going back to the beginning of this live so you guys can get an understanding of what we talked about today. But the lesson is, even if you're not seeing the results that you want, continue to plug away, continue to take action. Because here's what happens. If you let today go and say, you know what, I made a promise I was going to shoot a video today and I didn't do it, guess what's going to happen tomorrow? Tomorrow you're going to be like, well, I didn't shoot a video yesterday. I don't really have any momentum, so why do I need to really shoot a video today or put content out today? And then you're going to do the same thing tomorrow, and then the next day and the next day and the next day, and it just becomes this downward spiral. And so what I try to do, even if I might not have the best content, what I do is I still put out some sort of content, even if it's 2 minutes of information, because it's the momentum that creates more momentum. That's why the rich get richer, right? And the poor get poorer. So you're going to continue to see me go live here on Facebook a lot more. If you have any suggestions as to what you want me to talk about, please let me know below. I really focus on helping affiliate marketers grow their business. I help business owners grow their business. I help people get started. So if you're somebody that's brand new, you're like, I don't know anything about this online marketing world. I want to start a business online. Let me know what questions you have. Okay, you guys? So I appreciate you jumping on here. If you got some value from this, please give me some likes. Please, don't be stingy. Give me some likes. Give me some hearts. Comment below. Let me know that you got some value from this. And if there's anything else that you guys want me to talk on, please let me know. I will be going live on this fan page every single day as much as possible. I hope this motivates you guys too as well. YouTube's been super good to me, but it's time to branch out. I'm going to continue to upload on YouTube every single day too as well. So if you're not following me on YouTube, you can go to youtube.com, type in Joshua Elder. I got tons of videos over there on affiliate marketing, on ClickBank marketing, on optimizing campaigns and strategies that I'm implementing here in 2019. So appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Take care. Have a great day. Have a great night. Have a great morning. Wherever you're tuning in from all around the world, appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Take care.